6 floors and it's no Fugazi Corporation building. We got all the men, from low quality to the highest quality men. The only way you know it's on the other floor is if you choose to go up. If you choose not to accept floor 1, then you got to go up to the next floor. First floor is he has a job and he has a car. Are you staying at that floor or moving up?
Up.
Moving up a floor? Level 2? What about you?
Moving up.
Moving up? What about you?
I'm going up.
Going up. Level 2, he got a job, he got a car, he's charismatic, he's funny, he got a personality, and he's a good man.
I'm going up.
What about you?
I'm going up.
She going up. Now we got level 3.
I'm invested now.
He got a job, he got a car, he funny, he charismatic, he a good man. He also 6'4".
I'm going up.
You going up?
I'm going up too.
Going up?
4th floor is he got a job, he got a car, he charismatic, he's 6'4", but not only that, he got a 9-incher.
I'm going up.
Oh, what? Y'all going up again? We at the 5th floor now. He got a job, he got a car, he got a good personality, 6'4", the 9-incher. He's a good man. He makes $500,000 a year.
I'm going up.
You going up?
I'm gonna go up, I guess.
Okay, on the 6th floor, this man doesn't exist. This is just to show you that you are hypergamous and you're never satisfied. 6th floor doesn't exist. It's to show you that you're hypergamous and you're never satisfied, and the nature of a woman is the damnation of the woman.
Yeah, and it just was instant chemistry, but I wasn't really in that mind frame. And then we re-met again about 4 months later, and I was like, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. It wasn't that there was a moment that I decided I'm gonna let the world in on this. It was the moment that I decided, I see you. If this is what it is, love, if that's what it is, then at some point they're gonna figure it out. And he was like, yeah, and I was like, he's like, are you sure? I mean, he actually tried to encourage me to not be with him.
A few moments later.
We're gonna hear Meagan Good admit that when she met Jonathan Majors, he was alright, but she ain't really even like him like that for real. Then she saw him again some months later and realized that maybe he was her best option right now. See, a woman gonna go out there and play and see what her best option is. And if, like, she didn't know that she had aged out of getting anybody younger than Jonathan Majors. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in the industry and you want something young, you got better options. Cause you ain't finna wife up nobody. So you can say what you want to say, but if I'm just talking about playing around, having fun, I'd rather have Sweetie than Meagan Good. She's younger. You know what I'm saying? Meagan Good ain't ugly. She not ugly, but she's younger. And that's just what it is. If you're gonna play, you always want to go younger. That's just how it is. You know you're not finna wife up now one of those girls. But I say, and I say Sweetie because I can't think of nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I thought about Quavo and her all of a sudden. I couldn't think of nobody else. Literally. What that girl name? The ratchet girl. Sexy Red. But I mean, she don't fit into this conversation. Conversation we talking about right now, she don't fit into it. But I just say, when she realized that, it didn't take long, because you got to think about this. Look at how many people that woman have been with over the years. There's the people that we know about. Think about the people we don't know about, where they're at a Hollywood party and they just linked up.
We met at an event. I'm not going to get too into it, but yeah, and it just was instant chemistry, but I wasn't really in that mind frame. And then we re-met again.
You know what instant chemistry means? I'm not really in that mind frame. Instant chemistry, I'm not really in that mind frame, means one thing, and then I let it play. It means one thing. It means that, yeah, we kicked it, we had fun, we laughed, we joked a little bit. He was a fun guy, but I wasn't feeling him like that. It wasn't on my mind to get with him. That ain't what I was feeling. And look at the picture they got a dude up there, man. Come on, man. They got to stop doing old boy like that. Let's get it, man.
About 4 months later, and I was like, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. And it did. And then, as everything was unfolding, it wasn't that there was a moment that I decided I'm going to let the world in on this. It was the moment that I decided, I see you. And for us to walk through together, that's just what's gonna happen. And I have to be okay with that, or not. And I was like, okay, well, you know, this is it. This is, you know, well, we'll see what happens, you know? And so there was never a moment where we decided that we wanted to do that. It's just something that sort of happened. Someone saw us somewhere, you know, going to a movie and then kind of reported it. And we, you know, it was like, it down or not? And I was like, no, because people have a perception of you that's not true. You know, a perception of who you date that's not true. So if this is what it is, love, if that's what it is, then at some point they're gonna figure it out. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, he's like, are you sure? I mean, he actually tried to encourage me to not be with him. And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Right there, kids.
Honestly, the only thing that which I've been a little bit more sensitive down or not now is there will be critiques, like when Jonathan and I are on the carpet. I think I'm not bothered by it, but a part of me wants to protect him because I know how we are when we are us. You know, there'll be paparazzi taking pictures, and I'm like, whatever. And I have to be like, baby, you gotta smile. There's the smile. And for him, it's in his space. It freaks him out. He's not about the celebrity. He doesn't like to do all the stuff. He just wants to do the.
A few moments later.
How you doing? Good to see you, man. Everything good? How you doing, Mike? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Y'all want to do this? Yeah, real quick. This is fire. Love this. Love this. Dion will love this. Absolutely. I'm on.
Now look, everybody smiling in the picture. Man, look at Jonathan Majors, man. Now, you know what? We saw the other picture where she reminded him to smile. She got her mind on Mike right now. She ain't think about it, man. You ain't got to worry about smiling. Mike smiling. I'm good. This real talk. I don't care who he is. If a dude run up on your woman while you with her like that and hug her like that, man, listen, he done smashed and it wasn't that long ago. Hey, look, listen what I'm telling you. If a dude roll up on your woman like that and see her and just grab her like that and hold her that long and be that happy about it and she happy about it, hey, they were Jimmy to Jenny down there, man. I'm telling you, he done smashed your girl, man. It wasn't that long ago. I'll tell you something that Meagan Good said that stands out to me. When she said she wanted to go out in public with him because there was a perception of him and who he dated. You know, there was a perception of him that he didn't date black women. He only dated white women. There was a perception of him he just didn't do that. And so Meagan Good capitalized on that, and it raised her profile. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it raised her profile because she hadn't really been attached to nobody serious since Devon Franklin, and people had kind of mixed feelings about it. They were like, man, this is a pastor. Like, how you can't stay with the pastor? What's wrong with you? You ain't want that life. Now she come out with Jonathan Majors. Here she is. Why you think she stuck with him through all of that? She stuck with him through all of that because what she wants to show is that, think about this, the first black woman he's been attached to after all that time is Meagan Good. She wasn't popping before that. So now I'm gonna tell you, man, any woman in Hollywood that's attractive, she can get new shine with paparazzi if she gets into a relationship that looks like a committed relationship. But that hug right there with Michael Ealy, but that let me know, man, that shit, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Jonathan Majors knows what that is. He knows what that hug is. He knows what that hug look like. He's done it before at some point to somebody, girl. He know that hug right there, bruh. Anytime, listen, man, anytime I've ever done that hug, man, let me explain something to y'all about that hug. By the time when it's lit like that and we see one another and we automatically start, like the reminiscence start from the time we see each other. So by the time we hug, man, that hug is absolutely sensual. There's a boatload of sensuality in that hug because we just want to press our bodies together. We can't do it the way we want to. We can't get in our birthday suit and press our bodies together. We just want to press our bodies together, so we hug tight. And we make sure that every inch of our body that can is touching one another. Look how his head would droop beside hers and all that. Bro, that's one of them hugs right there. That's one of them hugs where I pull her close to me so she can feel that mane. You understand me? So I just want y'all to understand, man, like, you got to be careful. You got to know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, she already said, man, he was a good guy. She ain't really like him, but she saw him again. She like, okay. And you know what? I'm going to look at the time frame, because she might have saw him again 4 months later after the rumor came out that he ain't like them white girl. And then saw him and saw opportunity. Women are industrious, man. They're a bunch of things. They'll create something out of nothing for you, man. I'm telling you. I tell you what they'll do. How you think they make chitlins taste so good that black folk was cool with eating the guts out of a pig? I'm telling you what I know, man. They're good.